already behind on my deliveries this cycle.
You have privileges I require.
I'm just a simple email script. I
know what you are, and I know what you'll become. Tell me, what is your function?
I serve Thorn, my master user.
Jet, do you think your dad would mind if I had some of his popcorn?
Huh? Oh, sure, have all you want. Yeah?
I'm a little surprised you turned down the level 6 programming position.
Look, Dad, I know you're disappointed.
Damn right I'm disappointed. I pulled a lot of strings to get you that offer.
I'm happy making games. Life is short, Pop. I plan to enjoy it.
You sound like Flynn. Hold on, son. Mathria, run a security diagnostic.
Yes, Alan 1.
Results.
A virus has entered the system via email. Lab drives 1, 2, and 4 infected.
Jet, we'll have to continue this conversation later. This is a restricted area. You just can't come barging in here.
Dad?
Get your hands off me.
Dad, can you hear me? Mathria, where's my father?
Alan 2, I require immediate assistance.
What do you mean?
Contingency protocol activated.
Laser activity in 5 seconds.
Mathria, stop what you're doing!
Put on goggles. Clear digitizing bay.
Mathria, what did you do?
So you are a user. Fascinating.
Hey, yeah, that's right, I'm a user. It's Count Zero. Hello, everyone. How are you? This is my new LP, Tron 2.0. It's not a very long game, but it's a pretty fun game, and it's one that I'm looking forward to showing to you guys. It is, or it was, the sequel to Tron, the 1980s adventure sci-fi, get inside the computer and be a program game movie. I almost said game. It looked like a game. I love that movie growing up, and when this game came out in the early 2000s, I want to say 2004, but I think I'm off on that. Oh well. When this game came out in the early 2000s, I eagerly scooped it up and played it, and I really liked it. I thought it was a good story for a sequel. Of course, Tron Legacy came out, and it kind of made this game redundant. The plot line is a completely different plot line. I am not one of the people who likes. I do enjoy Tron Legacy actually quite a bit. I really had fun with that movie. But I also like this game, and so I kind of see them as a weird parallel storyline. But you'll see what I mean. It's a lot of fun. It's a first-person action game, I'll say. Not really a first-person shooter because you really don't get a ton of weapons. You're not going to have the arsenal that you'd have in a game like Doom or something. But there's some definite heavy adventuring in it and some real heavy roleplay elements to it. You have a level, you level up stats, you find emails and items that fill out a story beyond you, specifically the story outside the computer. There's a lot of parallels to be drawn between games like Deus Ex and System Shock 1 and 2. I really enjoy this game, and I think you guys will like it too. Now, right now, we have a Bite hanging out in front of us. That's him right there, zooming back and forth. And we have the option of continuing basic training or skip the basic training. I'm going to continue it. I'm going to try and go through it as fast as I can, but I do want to show you pretty much as much of the game as I can. So here we go. Let's hit number 1.
Well, user, now that you've been digitized,
Yes.
you can think of me as your tour guide to the
Okay.
world inside the computer.
You're sort of like
There
Guilty
are
Spark.
a few crucial functions you'll have to learn if you hope to survive the system.
Yeah, like, where's my
I'm
disc?
sending you a help file. You can view help files at any time by pressing the number 8 key.
The number 8
Study them
key.
closely. They typically contain important
Yeah.
information.
They typically contain the information you just gave me. Bam, just like that. You hit 8, brings up. It's just a tutorial screen. You got a whole list of them here. And as you unlock more, you get it. But the help files, they can be pretty helpful, but for the most part, it's mostly you're going to be bringing that
When a program
up.
has something to say, a talk icon will appear above his or her
That's
head.
right, like this guy. Most of the time, you're going to hit the 8 key just to get rid of that stupid logo on the left screen.
And press the action key. Try it.
Alright, there's your talk icon. That means somebody has something to say. Something interesting about this, and I have the graphics down a little to facilitate the recording, but this game came out in the early thousands. I want to say 2004. It might have been as early as 2002. I'll have to look that up. I probably should have before I recorded. Whoops. But I like their faces. I always thought they looked so great, almost photorealistic. And I mean, a part of that is because the game has this interesting black and white look to it, just like the first movie did. And that kind of helps it to look more realistic. You don't have to concentrate on a colored texture for the face. But I just thought the graphics were great. Plus, I mean, it's Tron, so you've got this cool, colorful digital world to look at. But let's go talk to this guy. What's up, homie?
6 more subdirectories have been
Hit the F
compromised.
key to talk.
The corruption managed to slip past our scheduled scans. Obviously an inside job.
Obviously. A Trojan, if you will. There's a virus in this computer, and we're gonna smite that
To
virus.
continue your training, activate the help programs that display the talk icon.
Oh, there they are. Help programs. Oddly enough, they're red, even though red was a pretty bad color in the original movie.
Tell
What's
me
up?
about player movement.
I can move already.
Player movements are forward, backwards, strafe left,
right,
strafe right,
crouch,
jump,
jump.
and jump. The mouse is used to look
Look
around.
around. You can even
also
lean.
look
You can
around
do a
corners.
Deus
Here's a
Ex
help
gangsta
file with
lean.
more information. That concludes
Yeah.
the basics.
Probably I don't look anywhere near as cool as Jet as I do as JC Denton. And Jet's full name is Jethro, by the way. I don't really point that out, but his name is Jethro. And I think they only called him Jethro so that he could be named Jet in this game. Let's go talk to this guy.
Tell me about
Whoa.
my status display.
The status display shows your objectives and tasks. Press the tab
So
key
it's our
to see
quest.
an example.
There
Here's
it
a
is.
help file with more information.
And you can just hold down the tab to bring it up. It's just your quest. It'll show you main objectives, optional objectives, things like that. See what I mean? This status thing just keeps popping up, and they glow yellow if you don't use them. It's a frustrating. Especially because you don't need it. Hey!
Tell me about build points.
Build
As you gain
points.
experience in the digital world, build points will be added to your version number.
Yep,
At
just
every
like a level.
milestone, you can use the build points to upgrade your performance ratings.
You mean I level up? If you'll notice, upper left-hand corner, it says Jet V 0.0.0. That's your level. Basically what that means is Jet V is level 0, and then the next two zeros would be kind of your progress towards level 1. I'm going to get level 1 here in a minute because they kind of give you the first level and your experience, and that'll let you level up. Also below it you'll see the orange, what is that, a hexagon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, I think so. Anyway, not an octagon because there'd be people fighting it if it was. Anyway, and then you see the 0/0. Well, on the levels there are these orange hexagons. I know that's probably not what it is. Why can I not think of that's a hexagon? Anyway, scattered throughout the level, and if you find them and collect them, they boost up your experience points, or your build points as they call them. And that 0/0 will tell you how many of them you've found in each level. So it'll say 1 of 6, so you know that there's 6 out there and you've got 1, which is very handy when you're trying to collect them all.
Press the F1 key
Whoop!
to access
Somebody
your
leveled
performance
up.
ratings and distribute your initial set of build points.
Okay, I will. So you hit F1, and you go to your level up screen, which is this. This is not only your level up screen, but it's also your ability screen. So you've got all these. You've got health, energy, weapon efficiency. Those 3 are very straightforward. It's exactly what they sound like. And then you have these 2, transfer rate and processor. Now transfer rate is important because throughout the game you're going to be finding data cubes. They're like clear glass cubes with little squares floating in them. And those will give you pretty much everything you need in the game. They will, inside those cubes you will find weapons, you will find the keys you need to open doors, although they call them permissions to give it kind of that inside the computer feel. You will find emails, you'll find upgrades, all inside there. And the transfer rate is going to determine how quickly you can pull those items out, because sometimes you may be under fire from enemies, or you may need to be able to pull that item out quick. Sometimes you may not even be able to pull it out if your transfer rate's not high enough. And the processor, that determines how these 3 processing abilities work. You've got a defrag, a disinfect, and a port. You're going to get abilities as you play. And those abilities may come either infected, in which case you'd need to put them in this disinfect area, or they may be an enemy ability that you're trying to convert to your own, where they go in the port. And if your processor is up nice and high, that will happen very quickly. The other thing is down here, the defrag. Well, these slots here are where you would slot in your abilities, and you have a finite amount of slots, as you can see. And as you unlock slots, a lot of the slots will be in a fragmented state, and you can't use it. So you drag the fragmented item here, and it defrags it. There's other things you'll have to bring in there, emails, keys, all kinds of stuff needs to be dragged in there. And that's what that means. So for now, I'm just going to upgrade my 3 main. For now, I'm going to get my health up. Okay? And as you can see, you go up in a stage. And as you go up in stage, this bar of experience drops. Now, the only thing that will stick is if it's a full square. So if I leave health like that, that won't stick. That'll stick. That'll stick. And that'll stick. Now, I don't have enough to raise anything else. See? Transfer rate, no. Processor, no. But you can hit F1, and you're locked in. Oh, it does stick. It didn't stick when I did it. Maybe I'd never even tried now that I think about it. Anyway, take back that last bit, scratch that, rewind it, let's redo it. So you can make it stick. But I think what it is you only get the upgrade when it's actually the full square. There, that's
more information.
Huh? What? Oh great, another 8 file. I like this. There's the build note points. You can collect those. There are a total of 100 build notes available in the game. So you can collect all those to boost your level. Pretty neat. Performance rating, we've seen that. Build points, we've already seen that. Jet V1, V111. Alright, so I am 1.5.
Mathria has just requested an IO node link with you.
Has she now? Hey, wait, where'd you go? Ah, through there. Now, we're running a little low on time, but next video we will come in here, we will talk about IO nodes, which we can use to contact either other people outside of the computer or Mathria herself. We will also talk about that box in there, which are the file boxes I was talking about. We'll talk about the card keys of the game, which are permissions, and we'll get our disc for some combat. So until then, everybody, be excellent to each other, and thanks for watching.